Good evening, folks. This is Tom Rucci. I'm going to be live streaming our event tonight. This is going to be the Rosemount Irish girls against the Lakeville South Cougars. Now we're going to mix things up a little bit tonight. We're so glad that you could join us. We are going to be starting with diving tonight, which is a little bit out of the ordinary for us. We don't normally do that. And we're going to see diving first, and it's going to be an exhibition dive. So those scores will not count against the varsity swim scores for the meet tonight. I'm joined here by Peter Dolan, who is helping me out tonight, and Scott Manwaran, who will be doing some of the color commentary with me this evening. We're very happy you could join us. So once again, welcome to the Rosemount Irish versus the Lakeville South Cougars. Pete, say hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast.
All right. Hey, listen, for all of you out there that are watching, we want to thank you for watching. And please don't forget to send your shout-outs here. We'll get them up on the screen. The kids love to watch this stuff. All right, so here we are at the pool right now. And we're going to start out with our introductory. So here's our introductory video. All right, so that's our little video here to get things started off. But what we're going to do is we're going to get a few things straightened out. We'll be right back with you. We're going to let you have some sights and sounds from the pool. And then we will be right with you here as soon as things get started here with our national anthem. I believe we're going to have one of our swimmers be singing the national anthem this evening. Please tell your friends and family that we are live streaming. We'd love to have you guys join us. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, folks, we'll be getting started here in just a few minutes here. And once again, we're going to start with something a little bit unorthodox with our event. We're going to start with diving tonight first. We've only got one diver that's actually able to participate tonight. So it'll be an exhibition dive. But we'll get that started here first. Then we're going to get into the regular things regular events. All right, I want to welcome Scott Manwaran. Scott Manwaran here. I'm entering into the conversation. Yes, Scott.
Hey, Tom. Well, great to be here. I was here at Rosemount Middle for this great South Suburban Conference meet.
I'm excited. I am excited.
As the Irish are coming out on deck here.
And tonight we're going to have Katie Rucci is going to be doing our national anthem for us.
Gets her voice from her mom.
Yes, that's where she gets it from. Not from me, that's for sure. We want to thank Katie for doing the national anthem this evening.
I thought maybe they were suiting up Coach Gabriel tonight to swim.
Also tonight we're going to be welcomed by the boys swim and dive team from Rosemount, who's going to be doing the timing for the event tonight. So we'll see them down on the deck here. That's exciting.
Oh, that's great. It's always good to have more and more volunteers across the board from the boys and the girls team. I know that the girls team comes in volunteers at the boys meet in the wintertime. So we're going to be getting going here momentarily. Our public address announcer, Mike O'Keefe, is doing his thing. He's great at it.
Mike is good. And yes, that is Mike announcing in pool. So. Let's see if I can get Mike in the shot here a little bit. Let's just see here. Hey, there he is. That's our own in-pool announcer there, Mike O'Keefe.
He brings the energy every night, Tom.
That's true. And then down on the pool deck here, I'll zoom in a little bit. We've got Katie Rucci, who's going to be doing our national anthem. Let me see if I can pull out and see the girls.
Your robotic camera here.
Yeah. You know, it's a lot more difficult than you think to make this camera move. And you got to turn it the right direction, apparently. So there is your Rosemount swim and dive team across the way there.
And now Lakeville South is coming out of the locker room.
There they are, yeah. So right now you've got Tom Rucci and Scott Manwaran here as your live stream hosts. And I said we will be here for the entire event. We're happy to be here with you.
This is another voyage here, Tom, on a Thursday night in September. A beautiful night outside. But we're in here for a great South Suburban Conference meet here between the Lakeville South Cougars and your Rosemount Irish.
There's our girls team right across the way there. It is beautiful out, isn't it? I love fall. All right, let's go back and see Mike, see what he's doing here. There we have the Lakeville South team, as Scott was talking about.
Mike's going through some terms and conditions for tonight.
Absolutely. Now we're going to have our national anthem.
It's why
Rucci, once again, our national anthem singer. She's getting hugs from the Lakeville South swimmers. What a wonderful rendition,
You know,
Tom.
and that is one of the things I want to point out. I'm glad we have it on camera here. The camaraderie between the different swimmers and the different teams it just amazes me about this sport, and I love that about this sport.
It doesn't matter if it's the girls or the boys. It's
Exactly.
it's the same way.
Yeah, it's just a wonderful sport.
So as we get the pool ready here tonight, it's a little unorthodox, Tom. We're going back in time to the COVID days, I think, if we understand a little bit, just a little bit, Tom. And we're
Okay.
going to dive and go first.
So is that how it was in COVID? I don't remember that.
During COVID, diving would go first.
Ah, okay. See, now you recall something I've forgotten. And now, tell us a little bit about who's diving tonight. I know that for the Rosemount team, we do have 2 divers, but they're not able to dive this evening.
Diana is not diving tonight. Word on the street, she's got a concussion.
She has a concussion,
that
yes.
she's dealing with, and the other...
Quinn Thomas.
Quinn, yes, thank you. She is not here tonight.
Okay.
So, but we do see Diana in attendance. Knowing her, Tom,
She wants to be up there.
She wants to cheer her team on.
She does.
I've never seen a diver ever pump the crowd up while she's
So now,
diving.
who do we have here on the board?
This is Addie Walden, and she's just doing some practices here.
Okay.
As she's getting up. I know when she's done practicing, the referee will do a little chat with her, kind of review some, terms and conditions, I'll call it, right? The ins and outs. Kind of their normal. If you're a baseball guy like me, it's like going up to home plate to talk to the umpires before the game. And
So that is their dive coach right there. Is that right?
Yeah, Coach Derek Moulton. He coaches the boys as well for Lakeville South, and I believe he is also coaching the Farmington girls team, Tom, this year. He's helping out, but his primary team, from my understanding, is the Lakeville South Cougars.
So there's the coaches here for tonight's event. So we've got head coach Jake Kemna with the Rosemount team. Assistant coaches Emily Gabriel and Garrett Running. And then our diving coaches normally is Dan Monahan and Kylie Sieben. Over on the Lakeville South side, we've got...
Head coach is Eric Knutson, and I know, Tom, he's the head coach for the boys team as well. Assistant coaches Madison McBride, Vince Briza, and Tim Mitchell. And then their dive coach, as I mentioned earlier, is Derek Moulton. And Derek does a great job with a lot of the divers that he gets to coach.
I spoke to him right before the meet here and talked to him for a couple of minutes. And nice guy, super nice guy.
Super guy.
Yeah.
Derek Moulton, he's originally from Apple Valley. I think he dove for the Apple Valley Eagles back when he was in high school.
All right, so
As Mike O'Keefe, the PA announcer here, given a little bit of bingo instructions. So Addie's starting off here with a 101A, which is a 4 dive straight. It's a 1.4 degree difficulty. Nice dive. Nice and straight. 3-3.
Oh, we got to fix this.
3-3, 2.5.
Well, and I also, Scott, while you do this, I'm going to fix our display. We have a little problem with our display.
Okay. So Addie's going to take a little bit of break. She's the only one here tonight. As a diver, this has got to be pretty interesting, Tom, from the standpoint of she's the only one here. And what a great opportunity for her to own the spotlight. And so her second dive tonight is going to be a 102C, forward somersault in a tuck position, a 1.4 degree difficulty. Nice dive by Addie. 3-3-2. Our third judge tonight, Tom, filling in for diver Dan Monahan, is living up to the diver Dan Monahan coach or scoring stringency. But we do appreciate our officials and everybody that goes into volunteering here at the event.
For sure.
Our third dive here is a 201A, a back dive straight, 1.7 degree of difficulty. Let's see. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. It's a big bingo here, our first bingo. So the diving scoring, Tom, is I think I've mentioned on previous streams that we've had, is take all the scores, add them together, and multiply them by the degree of difficulty.
That's right. Yes.
So Addie's up again here in her fourth dive. She'll be diving 5, or have 5 dives tonight. It's a 202C. It's a back dive somersault in a tuck position, 1.5. Nice dive. 3, 2.5, 2. And then our final dive here, our fifth dive, will be a 401C. It's an inward dive tuck position, 1.4 degree of difficulty. And so, Tom, what I learned here before the event is this week it was a reverse week. And as I've learned with my son, each week they're supposed to do one dive specific around front, inward, back, reverse, or twist.
Okay.
And so Addie happens to, talking to Coach Bolton, happens to not have a reverse dive in her lineup. And so tonight she's doing her fifth dive, and that's why it's an exhibition. So it's a 401C inward dive tuck position, 1.4.
Scott is all knowledgeable about diving, so we'd love to have him here.
Oh, just didn't get the feet up too much, but 2, 3, and a 2.5. A nice ovation for Addie. I suspect she's a underclassman, a freshman, sophomore, that will progress into a pretty nice senior diver when she gets to her senior year. So we're gonna, as I mentioned earlier, we're full of information that we started off like COVID with having diving going first. So now we're going to get on to the swimming. And if you think I'm intelligent about swimming, that's why we have Tom Rucci here.
Well, I'm going to try to do my best. We are fixing some things on the fly here, so you're going to see some things come across on the screen. We're just trying to make sure that we've got everything that we need.
So, Tom, just like a normal meet, as they get the lane lines all put back here, we will start off with the 200-yard medley relay.
Sounds good.
As we, I just love coming to the girls' meets because of the vibe. There's just energy in the room. Not to say that the boys isn't, but it's a very different with the cheering and everything that's going on. Tom, it's hard not to be happy leaving here or being here.
I agree. Like I say, it's a good time for everybody. That's why we want to make sure that you tell all your friends about this, because we want to make sure that you're able to see your loved ones swim, and that's why we do this. And I am trying to fix some things on the fly here. I do apologize.
So as we
hey, don't forget, hit the like button.
Yeah, I was just going to say, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't want to miss Tom Rucci and all his friends as a part of this. Tell us, hey, if there is a swimmer that you're rooting for. Call it out. Tell us where you're listening in or watching from or listening in from. It's always good. We've had, Tom, I think we've had folks from Arizona, Michigan,
We have
other parts of Minnesota. We've had people in the room.
We've had, yeah, we have had that too. And we've had people from, we actually have someone that was overseas watching one time. So again, we play these back for the kids. The kids play these back, I should say. And they love to see the shout outs from you folks saying, hey, cheering on so-and-so from the Rosemount Irish or from the Cougars. So please go ahead and do that. And we will make sure we get it on the air, and they will see it.
So, Tom, we're starting off here. It looks like the referee is getting things ready to go on the starter.
And I think I have things fixed. So now
Wonderful.
I can actually pay attention.
Tom, why don't I take the first one, let you take a deep breath, and you can handle the varsity heat.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we'll have a junior varsity heat to start off here. We'll have 3 teams, all from Lakeville South. Lakeville's in, as you can see from the screen, they're in the black suits tonight with a, Tom, I would call that a maroon with white lettering and the Lakeville South Cougar logo on their caps. Many of them with their last names right on the caps. So when you're watching at home, you see that maroon cap, that's Lakeville South.
And again, you said, I think you said earlier that they will be in the odd numbered lanes.
And the odd number lanes are from the bottom of the screen to the top.
That's
You're
right.
Starting with lane number 1 at the bottom of the screen. And when Rosemount gets to swimming, they'll be in blue suits. Kind of an interesting design on it with the Irish across the front with green caps, the shamrock on their blue shamrock with names on the caps.
That's correct. And they'll be in the even numbered lanes, 2, 4, and 6. This is a 6-lane pool.
Someday we may get an 8-lane pool.
No, I don't think so. They are building a new pool, actually, actually a new school, new middle school, at some point here, and they're going to be getting a new pool there. But I believe it's going to be another 6-lane pool, which is
I think you're right.
Unfortunate, but that's, that's how things go. Hey, look we got our first shout out here. Look, this one is from Mr. Pete Dolan. Go Irish. I agree. Thanks, Pete.
So the junior varsity heat has started here, and we have the team in lane number 1, we have Kai Mellon Jones in the water doing the backstroke. Along lane number 3, Lillian Lonsbach. And then lane number 5, Sophia Crowley.
Now, folks, again, go ahead, leave your shout out. That means leave a comment in the comments area, and we'll get it on the air here so the kids can see it, and so everybody else can see it too.
As the second swimmers are going to get into the water. In lane number 3, we have Lauren Hawkins. In lane number 5, we have Maddie Carter. And lane number 1 here, we'll have Chesnut Thoreau. The breaststroke lap happening here. I'm always interested, Tom, I'm sure I'll say it when we get to the breaststroke heat. We always have the team calling it out, but we're going to be making the turn here. For the third swimmer, in lane number 3, it'll be Lauren Molstead. In lane number 5, it'll be Rosie Small. And then in lane number 1 will be Sydney Vandahar. And this is the butterfly, as you can see on the screen. It's the butterfly. A very taxing stroke, but if done right, very powerful. And in lane number 3, we have the anchor leg here, Hazel Bolton, with the freestyle leg going to get in the water here soon. In lane number 5, we'll have Kylie Fisher, I think. We don't see anybody up on the... So Kylie's not participating tonight. They only do the 3 swimmers there. And then in lane number 1, we'll be getting in the water is Claire Schliet. So lane number 3, Lakeville South comes in first at 221.87. And Kylie Fisher, Claire Schleep from Lakeville in lane number 1. She's making good time here on the final leg of this junior varsity heat. Our first event, Tom, of the night.
Yeah, it's great. Well, it's actually our second event, right? Because our first event we did
yes.
diving, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So up next, we're going to have the varsity 200-yard medley relay. And Scott and I are going to we'll co-pilot this one. I'll do the Rosemount team. You can do the away team, the Cougars.
I can be the away team.
Now Scott's got much better vision than me. He can see all the individual swimmers really well and knows who's going in next. I have to look at the sheet of paper, so that's what I'll be doing.
3 teams from Lakeville and 2 teams from Rosemount in this heat. The varsity heat.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of technical difficulty here. They're trying to work out with one of the lane plungers here. It's not working, so they're going to have to fix that. So we're probably going to be a minute here before we start.
Good catch, Tom.
So while we're waiting, once again, we've got about 10 consecutive viewers at the moment. So there's about 10 of you out there. Why don't you go ahead and leave a shout out for your favorite team, your favorite swimmer. Let us know where you're watching from. Click the thumbs up. Lets us know that you like what you're seeing. And we'll keep bringing it to you. Now, I do know that tonight some of our regular watchers are actually here in-house watching live because they came up and talked to us to say how much they enjoy the live stream, which is great to see. So if you do come,
while they're here.
Yeah, and if you do come and you're a normal watcher, let us know. Come up and say hi to us. You can't miss us. We got a big lit sign here that says on air, and come up and say hi. While we're waiting, let's do a couple of other things here. So we've got some upcoming meets here. So we've got October 2nd, we're Rosemount versus Egan. And that's our teacher appreciation night. And then October 11th, this is on the weekend, we'll have True Teams sections over at the University of Minnesota at the Gene K. Freeman Aquatic Center. So don't miss now we'll have one of those, the Rosemount versus Egan will be live streamed. All right, we'll get started here in just a second. We'll come back to this.
And they're off time here as they've got this figured out, it looks like. So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Susie Klumper, and lane number 3 for Lakeville South is Kate Rivers, and lane number 5 for Lakeville South is Gina Schoenthaler.
In lane number 2 for Rosemount, we have Greta Reichart in the water. And lane number 4 is Annika Arlenson.
Doing the backstroke, we're going to get ready for the breaststrokes here, Tom.
Into the water now for Rosemount. We've got Nora Behrens in lane number 4, and in lane number 2, we've got Alyssa Long.
For Lakeville South in lane number 3, we have Grace Weishar. Lane number 5, we have Haley Gross, and in lane number 1 at the bottom of your screen, Harvin Enger.
Now getting ready here up on the blocks in lane number 2 for Rosemount. Katie Rucci is up on the blocks here, and over in lane number 4 is Savannah Kirchhoff. Right now, lane number 4 is in the lead here for Rosemount. Into the water she goes. That's Savannah Kirchhoff.
Lane number 3 for Lakeville South in is Anna Clemon.
Now here comes Rosemount again in lane number 2. Now Katie Rucci is going to be, she's now in the water.
In lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Ari Zach.
Boy, this is a close one coming back here.
It's going to come down to that anchor leg here.
Savannah Kirchhoff has lost her lead by about a half a body length, but now in the pool is Avery Jelinek in lane number 4.
And in lane number 4 for Lakeville South is Kylie Crone. This looks like this one's going to be a tight one.
This is going to be a nail biter. Over in lane number 2, Katie Rucci touches, and in the water goes Audrey Heggie. All right, in the lead right now in lane number 4 is Avery Jelinek. Looks like she is going to win this one for Rosemount. with a time of 1:55.22.
And then in lane number 5 for Lakeville South, coming in will be Julia King at a 2:06.73.
Coming in second was the Cougars in lane number 3 with a time of 1:56.27. Coming in third, lane number 5 was the Cougars with 2:06.73.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, no worries.
That was a fun one. My guess, Tom, tonight
was
we'll
fun.
probably see Kylie and Avery going at it again later.
Oh, I bet we do, yes.
So we have a junior varsity heat here, the 200-yard freestyle. We have 5 swimmers from Lakeville
From
South.
Lakeville South, yeah.
And Mary Garski, the lone Rosemount swimmer. Let's see if she can carry the water here.
And they're up on the blocks here, just about to get started. Folks, don't forget to send your shout-outs and your likes. Go ahead and hit the like button. We would appreciate that. All right, into the water they go.
And so we have lane number 1, Mila Turnock. Lane number 2 is Lily Crawford. Lane number 3 is Ali Sklangy. And lane number 6 for Lakeville South is Ninu Uchuria.
And in lane number 4, as you heard before, is Mary Garski for Rosemount. Now, Mary's previous time in this event is a 2:44.09, so she's going to be looking to try and better that.
We have 8 lengths of the pool that, and like Tom, I've told you before, I'd be lucky to get to the end of the pool on one length.
Yeah, well, I probably could do it if the current was with me. So in the lead right now is lane number 3, and that's Allie Strege. Is that how would you say that?
Strege.
Okay, and she is with Lakeville South. Second place is lane number 2. That's going to be Lily Crawford with the Cougars. And in third place is Mary Garski in lane number 4 for Rosemount.
Lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Mila Turnock, is just not a very far behind Miriam for third. About a body length.
Yep, but a solid body length. I'll tell you what, though, in lane number 3, Allie with the Cougars has got a pretty commanding lead. I don't see anybody coming back from that one as long as she keeps that pace up.
Lily Crawford in lane number 2 for Lakeville South has a nice smooth stroke here tonight. She looks solid too.
You know, looking at the swimmers here, there's some nice strokes here that I'm seeing. So solid swimmers for the junior varsity here.
Yeah, Mary Garski making the turn here. She's looking strong.
Absolutely.
Tom, if I'm doing my math, my Rosemount High School math,
Well,
it looks like she's going to come in right about or just under her time.
her time of 2:44.09.
Yep, her best. Yep.
Well, it's going to be close. I'm going to say really close, but touching first in lane number 3 is Allie with Lakeville South with a time of 2:23.35. Coming in second, lane number 2 with a time of 2:29.48. That's Lily with Lakeville South. Coming in third was Mary Garski with a time of 2:34.78. Beats her previous time of 2:44. Nice job with the
10
math.
seconds.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
that is. I've got Scott here for the math. I went to art school, so I'll draw you a mean picture. But
I said Rosemount High School math.
that's right. All right, kind of finishing things up over in lane number 6 is Ninu, and she will finish shortly here. We'll get you a time on that. And she touched with a 3:14.10. Nice job. All right, up next is going to be girls 200-yard freestyle varsity. We should have a full pool on this one.
Full
Let's take a
boat.
look.
It's a full boat.
Yeah, it's a full boat.
Event number 4, girls 200-yard freestyle varsity.
All right, swimmers are up on the blocks here. Once again, Rosemount will be in the even lanes, 2, 4, and 6. In lane number 1 is Haley Gross with Lakeville South. Lane number 2 is Isla George with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Taylor Hintz with Lakeville. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Lily Wilkinson with the Cougars. And in lane number 6, Mackenzie Mahalik with the Irish. In the lead right now, and this is extremely tight. Let's see here. I'll tell you who's in the lead at the turn.
Maddie Jenin, I think, has the...
By about a shoulder's length.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going out strong here.
Maddie is a really strong swimmer. We love that she's joined the team this year. She swam with a lot of these swimmers over at Riptide Swimming in Apple Valley. It's one of the swim clubs here. And
yeah, so lanes 2 through 5 are neck and neck within a half a body length.
yeah, this is going to be a really, really tight race.
After they just finished the first 100.
Maddie is still in the lead here in lane number 4, but just barely. Hopefully she gets a great turn here. Isla George in lane number 2 is extremely close as well. 1, 2, 3 is going to be really close. Right now it is looking like lane number 4, 3, 2 in that order.
Yep.
And again, just so you know, lane number 4 is Maddie Jenin. Lane number 3 is Lakeville South's Taylor Hintz. And of course, lane number 2 is our own Isla George.
And lane number 5, Lily Wilkinson, is dropping off, but still looking strong here. She tried to keep pace as they make the final turn. The timers get ready. It looks like Maddie Jenin is going to...
Yep.
She can ride the wave here, Tom.
I'm going to predict Maddie Jenin is going to be able to take it here for first. Maddie's previous time in this event is a 1:57.64, and she'll finish tonight with a 1:59.09. Coming in second, lane number 3, was Taylor Hintz with the Cougars with a time of 1:59.69. And of course, in lane number 2, in third place, is Isla George with the Irish, and her time is 2:00.02. 2/100ths of a second there.
So 4/10 of a second.
Yeah,
between
4/10 of a
second
second.
and
There you go.
third. I'm the math guy.
Yeah, I'll draw you the picture of what it looks like. And plus, you can see it on the screen. All right, so up next, we have got the 200-yard IM junior varsity.
We have 4 swimmers.
By the way, we want to thank Pete Dolan for coming in tonight and producing for us. He is running the computer for us and the cameras so that Scott and I can...
Banter.
we can talk about what you're seeing on the screen.
So we have all 4 swimmers here for Lakeville South. Lane number 1 is Rosie Small. Lane number 3 is Allie Benton. And lane number 5 is Lauren Hawkins. And lane number 6, Sydney Vandahar. So in lane number 3, Allie Benton is out to an early lead here in this all Lakeville South junior varsity heat here of the 200-yard individual medley heat. As they just finish up the butterfly, they're going to go to the backstroke. Allie is got a pretty good commanding lead here, and in lanes 1 and 5, Rosie Small and Lauren Hawkins are battling it out for second.
So we've got a question here from one of our viewers here asking what race we're on currently. By the way, so you can take that off now. At the bottom of the screen, you will see that this is the 200-yard individual medley, and we'll try to keep up with each one of the races. This is the junior varsity, and this is a Lakeville South only heat for the junior varsity. We will have the varsity 200-yard individual medley coming up next.
So Allie makes a turn now to the breaststroke here, halfway through town. And our viewer may be just listening and not watching.
Well, that's true, but also don't forget, folks, for those of you that just joined, and there are a bunch of you that just joined, we did start tonight with diving because we had an exhibition dive because we only had 1 diver. So diving is already complete for the evening. And we then jumped right into the regular events. And right now we are in the 200-yard individual medley. So this is event number 5 in your playbook.
And I believe, Tom, this is the event that our own coach, Emily Gabriel, swam when she was in high school here at Rosemount.
I do believe that is correct, by the way. I think
I messed it up last time, but
yeah. Scott's been doing a lot of research here, and I really appreciate that because I'm going to steal a bunch of his notes as we go forward.
It's a team, Tom, right?
You know what? I love it. So just in case you guys don't know this, Scott and I do all the home meets that we can together, and then we for the girls, and then likewise for the boys season, you're going to hear us again together. We do the live streaming for that as well, and Scott is the booster president for the boys team.
So we have Allie here in lane number 3, finish up the junior varsity heat with a time of 2:42.28 in lane number 3 for Lakeville South. Lane number 5 for Lakeville South will come in second here with Lauren Hawkins with a time of 2:56.11, and then lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Rosie Small, comes in with a time of 3:03.11.
As Sydney from the Cougars is making her final down and back here. Now we don't have any previous times for the Cougars, but we do for a lot of the Rosemount Irish team. We'll give you those as we have them.
We love the support here Sydney's receiving here as she's finishing up her final freestyle leg at a time of 3:45.46.
Event number 6, the girls 200-yard IM.
All right, coming up next is going to be the varsity 200-yard IM. Hey, we got a quick score check here for you. Right now the scores are Rosemount 8, Lakeville South 6. Swimmers are on their marks. And into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Kate Rivers with Lakeville. Lane number 2, Savannah Kirchhoff, the Irish. Lane number 3, Maddie Parent with the Cougars. Lane 4, Nora Behrens with the Irish. Lane 5, Gracie Weishar with the Lakeville South Cougars. And in lane number 6 is Jenna O'Keefe with the Rosemount Irish. In the lead right now is lane number 3. That's Maddie Parent with the Cougars. Very closely followed by, lane number 4, and that's Nora Behrens.
I would bet, Tom, this is a tough stroke to stay straight on when you don't have much
The backstroke?
when you don't have much to kind of gauge yourself.
Well, you know, and when they do the long course season with the swim clubs and they're outside, even harder because you have nothing to look at in the ceiling. So yeah, you don't want to stray on these. You want to stay within the lines. Otherwise, you will get a disqualification. All right, I don't know if you saw that, but the lead was overtaken by Nora Behrens in lane number 4 with the Irish. She is now in the lead. She is really a good breaststroker, by the way.
It looks like she's kind of out to almost a body length lead here.
Yeah,
Tom,
she's really fast swimmer. So we are very, very happy to have her on the team here.
Maddie Parent still holding down second place with Gracie Weishar, that is, third for Lakeville South in lane number 5. So they hit the final length here.
See, now this is a meet where if you're not a good breaststroker, you're not a good, if you don't have, you have your favorite swims, right? And if you don't have them all, this is where you're going to lose out. For those people that are really good at the breaststroke or really good at the butterfly, they're going to take over and they're going to be the leaders because even if they're slower in something else, they can really take over once you get to those two strokes.
Nora Behrens looks really strong here, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
The
Big
second
time.
half of that swim, she did really well. Coming in first at 2:15.85.
Coming in second with a time of 2:18.76 for the Cougars in lane number 3 was Maddie Parent. Coming in third in lane number 5 with a time of 2:23.73 is Gracie Weishar with the Lakeville South Cougars.
And there was a battle for fourth there, Tom. In lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Katie Rivers.
Katie Rivers, yep.
Comes in at 2:28.69, where lane number 5, Savannah Kirchhoff, just lost out by 4/10. Really strong swim there.
That's awesome. Up next is going to be the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. This will be a quick one, down and back.
We barely get enough time to say the names.
Yeah, do you want to go for it? I'll let you do it.
better like stretch.
You can do
so
it.
I don't pull a
You can
hamstring.
do it. Don't pull a hammy. Not a hemi, but a hammy.
Yeah. All right, lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Claire Schleep. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Ada Yang. Lane number 3 for Lakeville South, Hazel Bolton. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Lydia Overbeck. Lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Harbin Inger. And lane number 6, Piper Burrell. It looks like here in lane number 3, Hazel Bolton touches first at a time of 29.99. In lane number 4 for Rosemount, Lydia Overbeck comes in at 32.97. In lane number 5 for Lakeville South in third is Harbin Inger with a time of 33.27.
Great job. And here we go. That's Piper Burrell over in lane number 6 touching with a time of, what is it there, Scott? Is it 5049? Yeah. 50.49.
Lane number 2 did not.
It was a soft touch.
Yep, soft touch. Ada
So
Yang.
the timers will get the official time there. And Ada Yang is, by the way, I've been watching Ada. She's got a beautiful stroke. Next up is the varsity 50-yard freestyle.
You got
So-
20 seconds time to get the names out.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. Swimmers are up on the blocks, getting ready to get into the water. Here we go. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Bianca Silke with Lakeville. Lane number 2, Ava Gullickson with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Anna Clemens with the Cougars. Lane number 4, Avery Jelinek, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Kaylee Crone with Lakeville. And in lane number 6, Alyssa Long with the Rosemount
Lane number
Irish.
3, Ada Clemens.
Yep, lane number 3, Ava is going to touch first with a time of 24.73. Coming in second with a time of 25.43. In lane number 4 is Avery Jelinek. Coming in third, lane number 1 for the time of 27.43 is Bianca Silke with Lakeville.
Avery had her personal best in that one.
That's awesome. Yeah, her previous time actually was a 25.77. Hard to get all that in while the race is going on, you know? All right, up next is going to be events.
Once again, as Tom mentioned before, we did do diving the first event tonight. We had one diver, Addie from Lakeville South. They're going to take a break
We're
here.
going to take a short break here. And while we do, I'm going to get back to a couple other things that we were talking about earlier. So let's do that. Oops, not that. All right, so upcoming events. We already told you about the two that are coming up next. And then after that, October 7th is Rosemount versus Apple Valley. That is an away meet. That'll be at, that one I believe is actually at Apple Valley, not at Rosemount Middle School. That location is incorrect. So I'm not sure if that one's going to be live streamed. Then after that is Rosemount versus Farmington. That is at Rosemount Middle School. That will be live streamed by us. And that's also senior night, where we'll have some celebrations for all the seniors. And we're real excited about that. And so each week we are highlighting a series of seniors. So why don't we go ahead and highlight those right now. So our first senior that we want to take and highlight is Quinn Thomas. Quinn Thomas is one of our divers here. Her future plans are she's going to attend college studying criminal psychology, and she may take a gap year to travel to Spain. She's been on the team 3 years. Her favorite dive is the 1 meter dive, and her favorite memory is the freshman year dare night. Her favorite movie is Mamma Mia, and a place that she'd like to travel to is Greece and Iceland, and then maybe travel the world. That's Quinn Thomas. Up next is Isla George. We saw Isla just a little bit ago swimming. Isla is going to be attending college and taking pre-med courses. She's been on the team for 4 years. Her favorite race is the 500-yard freestyle. She is one of our long-distance swimmers. She really likes that. Her favorite memory is junior year dare night, and her favorite movie is Monsters University. And she would like to travel to Israel, which I think she might have planned, actually. And our final senior that we're spotlighting tonight is Diana Reyes, and she is our other diver. She currently is the one that has the concussion, so we are really hoping that she's feeling better and she'll be back on the team here shortly diving. Her post-graduation plans are attending college and studying aviation and ROTC for the Navy. She's been on the team for 4 years now. Her favorite dive is the 103B 1 meter dive, Scott.
Oh,
I think that's one of your favorites.
that's a forward 1.5 in a pike position, Tom.
Yeah, I thought that was one that you liked. Her favorite memory is freshman year dare night. They all love that dare night. And her favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. By the way, that's a great film. I've seen it myself. And someday she'd like to travel to London, England. So those are our 3 seniors that we're spotlighting this week.
Hey, and while we have this break, Tom, let's hear from our audience. Where are people listening in or watching in from? Give us that like. I know Tom and I are always rooting for double digits. And where are we at tonight? We're only at 1. We got a ways to go. We're halfway point of the meet. So let's get.
So folks, let's get some likes. There they are. There's the thumbs. All you got to do is click that thumb and let us know that you enjoy watching these. We would appreciate that. That tells the team you want to continue to see these live streams. Some other shout outs here this evening. I want to thank our booster club and our volunteers. So I want to thank our booster president, Jennifer Rucci, our vice president, Mandy Mahalik, and our treasurer, Aaron Long. Special thanks goes out to Christopher George, Tom Rucci, that's me, and Scott Manwaran, Stephanie George, Mike O'Keefe, our in-pool announcer, and Mike Mahalik.
And Peter Dolan tonight.
And Mr. Peter Dolan is our producer tonight on the computer, operating our system for us. Hey, we also want to thank our sponsors here, especially Rosemount First State Bank. If you've got any banking to do, head on over to Rosemount First State Bank.
They're great supporters of Rosemount Irish Athletics.
Absolutely. You know, we want to thank all of our sponsors here. Sweet Needs, Impact Fundraising. The girls just went out recently, and we're selling coupons to folks. Did a really good job. Cub Foods always comes through for both the boys and the girls teams. They do special Cub bagging events. If you see them at Cub Foods, go ahead, say hi, and if you can find it in your heart, go ahead and make a donation to the team. Also want to thank Omni Brewing, Las Tortillas, Taco John's, and Chipotle, all for helping with fundraising this year. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
It does matter, Tom, and the athletes do recognize, and they do go and visit those places, whether it's Sweet Needs and the new location in Rosemount.
I agree.
And it's great.
Once again, let me just quickly touch on this again. Our upcoming events, the next one that's coming up is going to be October 2nd. That'll be Teacher Appreciation Night right here, Rosemount versus Egan at 6 p.m. And then on October 11th, we will have True Teams over at the University of Minnesota. So those are our next 2 events, okay? Next 2 meets. Getting back to the pool here as warm-ups are going on. We got both teams in the water getting warmed up. And then our next event will be the 100-yard butterfly for the junior varsity. And that we will have some Rosemount swimmers as well as some Cougar swimmers in that one. Meet's going to be a little bit quicker tonight because of the fact that we did diving first and that we only had 1 diver. So
it gives Coach Jake Kemna, who's taking care of some technical difficulties with the computers, Jake's.
That was Jake Kemna, the girls' coach, congratulating Pete on being our producer tonight.
We didn't know we had a celebrity on it.
Pete's everybody loves Pete. Again, we want to thank our volunteers, our timers. You know, we can't thank the timers enough. You know, all of our volunteers out here, but we've got some of the parents that are timing, and I believe we also have some of the boys' team here. I didn't see them earlier,
see them.
But I was told that several of them were going to be here. Now, I could be wrong. I didn't look down. I should have.
I did not either, Tom.
I'll make sure I do that after. And you can see on the other side of the pool, we've got our 3 coaches here from Rosemount.
Yeah,
we got
Coach Emily
Garrett,
Gabriel, and head coach Jake Kemna.
Jake.
and
Garrett?
Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett
running.
He is the girls coach, Tom, but I don't know. He may or may not be coaching with the boys this year.
Oh, really?
Because Jeff Nelson, assistant coach Jeff Nelson, is not coaching this year. So there's an opening for an assistant coach. So should talk to Coach Kemna to find out if.
Oh, trust me, Jake really enjoys having Garrett on the team here helping out. So I'm sure that it'll be the first thing on his mind.
Hey, Tom, if there is something we can add to their broadcast is a coach cam where we just put a camera on the coaches.
Well, that does sound like fun, except that they move around a bit. So then we'd have to have Pete here operating the boom the whole time, trying to chase them around.
Just put it on Coach Kemna or Coach Gabriel.
You could hot mic him, too.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. I do have some wireless mics, by the way. We could have some fun with that. But we want to be careful, I'm sure, too.
We could interview him during the break. I know one thing that we could do.
We do want to do some interviews here coming up. Now we don't have a lot of meets left to do it, so we'll have to figure that out. We talked about having some of our boys team come up here and talk to us a little bit.
We've done that before.
Yep.
I know my son Zach is. I think he looks forward to that, Tom, more than diving.
Well, the other thing we might try to do, too, is maybe talk to a couple of the swimmers, like maybe the divers after their event, have them come up here and speak with us for a minute or so.
Maybe we could do that as they're getting ready for diving while they're warming up. We could have, at a future event, we could have Katie Rucci or, I'm drawing a blank here, but
Nora Behrens, Isla George, any of those.
Yeah, any of those. Nora Behrens had a nice swim tonight here on the 200-yard individual medley. She came out strong there on the breaststroke and then just took over.
So let me take a look here at the upcoming events. So we know we have next the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity, followed by the varsity 100-yard butterfly. And so let's do this. While we're waiting, let's take a look at our seniors again. So these are some of our seniors we've spotlighted. So far, we've got 6 that we've spotlighted. We will have more. We do more each week. Right now, we've got Piper Burrell in the hopper here. And so we're going to just let this play through on the slideshow for you. Oh, looks like we're coming back here. Next up, we have Katie Rucci, who's also one of our seniors. We'll let this play through for a minute until they get the pool cleared, and then we'll take it back off the screen. Next up, we're going to have Annika Arlenson, also one of our swimmers and one of our team captains. She should be up next if we can fit her in here. This is on a timer, so I can't really do much about the speed. Katie Rucci sang our national anthem tonight. She's a great kid. There's Annika Arlenson.
And Tom's a very proud parent, and he should be.
Darn right. The swimmers are starting to gather here. So these are the seniors that we spotlighted last time, our last home meet. And you saw the other swimmers we highlighted tonight, Isla George, Diana Reyes, and Finn Thomas. Okay, let's get back to the pool here.
All right, so we're going to have a junior varsity heat, 100-yard butterfly, junior varsity. We'll have 3 swimmers from Rosemount and 1 from Lakeville South. Hey, and Tom, after this
I'll tell you what, let's take turns on this. I'll do the Rosemount swimmers. You do the Cougars.
Okay.
On this one.
On this one.
And this one. We can flip-flop back and forth.
Okay.
Actually, let's do it the other way. You do it.
In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Mary Garski. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Jenna O'Keefe. And lane number 6 is Emma Ellsworth.
And in lane number 3 for Lakeville South is Gina Schoenthaler.
Yep.
In the lead right now, it's kind of a tie, if you ask me. It's really close here between lanes 3 and 4. Again, lane number 3 is Gina with the Cougars. Lane number 4 is Jenna O'Keefe. Jenna's leading by about head length. Let's see if she can keep that up.
As they get to the butterfly here. Mary Garski making the turn. Along with Emma.
Got an update on scores for you here. Right now, it is a dead heat, 31-31.
Jenna making the turn and still after 150 yards.
Scott, I think you were asking there. It's 31-31, and the Irish are in the lead.
In the rounding.
The Irish will win this one.
100-yard butterfly.
That's Jenna O'Keefe touching first with a time of 108.63, followed by lane number 2 with a time of 111.14. And that's Gina with the Cougars.
Mary Garski in lane number 2 and lane number 6, Emma Ellsworth, battling it out here for third.
Nice job.
Mary comes in at third with a 127.05, and Emma comes in at fourth, 128.92.
Now, next up is going to be the 100-yard butterfly varsity. Scott, you can go ahead with the Cougars this time. I'll do the Rosemount Irish.
I'm the away team tonight.
Yep, we've got a full boat of swimmers again. We'll get you some previous times here while they're swimming as well. Swimmers are getting ready here. Up on the blocks they go. I'll go first here. In lane number 2 for the Rosemount Irish is Greta Reichart. Lane number 4, Savannah Kirchhoff. And lane number 6, Katie Rucci.
All right, lane number 2 for Lakeville, lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Julia King. Lane number 3 is Maddie Parent. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South is Ari Zach.
All right, we got some previous times here for you. In lane number 2, Greta Reichart has a previous time here of 109.72. Lane number 4, Savannah Kirchhoff has a previous time of 103.84. And in lane number 6, Katie Rucci has a previous time of 109.73.
So Maddie Parent is out to a lead here after the first leg here. So they're halfway done with the breaststroke, or butterfly. Getting ready for the breaststroke.
Scott, we're up to 4 likes. We're on our way.
Progress.
Coming in first in lane number 3 is going to be Maddie Parent with Lakeville with a time of 103.87. Coming in second, lane number 4 with a time of 105.46 is Savannah Kirchhoff with the Irish. Coming in third is lane number 5. That's Ari Zach with the Cougars and a time of 108.83.
And lane number 2, Greta Reichert, coming in 6 at 113.94.
And Katie Rucci in lane number 6 will come in with a 110.10.
Really close to a personal best there.
We have 2 heats here coming up here for the junior varsity. 100-yard freestyle junior varsity.
All right, so we have 6 swimmers in the first heat. 4 from Lakeville and 2 from Rosemount. Lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Chesa Hero. Lane number 3 is Kylie Fisher. Lane number 4 is Mila Turnock. And lane number 5 is Nini Yoshia.
In lane number 2 is Ada Yang with Rosemount. And in lane number 6 is Piper Burrell with Rosemount.
100-yard freestyle junior varsity heat. The first heat out of 2 on the junior varsity.
Yeah, so next we'll have a smaller group of swimmers. We'll have 4 swimmers in the next heat. And that'll be 3 from Lakeville South, 1 from Rosemount. Right now we've got 2 from Rosemount. And lane number 2 is Ada Yang with Rosemount. And previous time here is a 140.19. And Piper Burrell in lane number 6, previous time here is 156.06.
Lakeville South swimmers Kylie Fisher and Mila Turnock are neck and neck here, Tom, in lanes 3 and 4. It looks like Mila's just starting to take a little bit of an edge here at the
almost
end.
a body length ahead now at this point. They do look good, though. Nice form.
Yep.
And she will touch first in lane number 4 with a time of 1:11.51. And then we had a soft touch over in lane number 3, but it's it's 1:13.01.
And then in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Cheza Hero at 1:18.95 coming in third. Ninu coming in fourth in lane number 5 at a 1:27.84. And the Rosemount swimmers, Ada Yang in lane number 2, who come in fifth here as she finishes up. Nice swim.
Folks, give us a shout out here.
1:44.05.
Yeah,
And
folks,
then
don't
Piper
forget.
Burrell,
I'm sorry, go ahead. I thought you were
Piper
done.
Burrell coming in sixth here at 1:50.76. And great for Piper. She beats her personal best by 6 seconds.
Nice job. Piper's great. She's got a lot of spirit. We enjoy her on the team. All right, well, getting back to it, I just want to let you guys know. Go ahead and send us out some shout outs here for the folks. Tell us who your favorite swimmer is, what team you're rooting for, where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you, and so would the kids. As I say, they like to watch these streams back. You can do that by just putting a comment into the stream. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. All right, up next is heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. In this one, we're going to have 3 Cougars and 1 Irish.
This could be a much quicker heat, I think, here.
In the water they go. In lane number 2 is Lillian Launchbach with the Cougars. In lane number 3 is Susie Klumper with Lakeville South. And in lane number 5 is Lily Crawford with Lakeville South.
And then lane number 4 for Rosemount, Lydia Overpack. And I think I saw her dad in the audience here tonight.
Did you?
Yep.
I hope so. My dad or her dad?
Her dad.
Oh, okay.
Maybe your dad is here.
No,
I don't know.
I think he's watching from home. All right, so
Well, give us a like.
yeah, I think he's one of the
Mr.
4.
Rucci.
He's one of the 4. So Lydia Overpeck here from Rosemount has a previous time of 1:14.83. Now we do have an age on Susie Klumper in lane number 3. It says here that she is a 15-year-old with the Cougars, but that is the extent of the detail we have. Right now we can tell you, however, that Susie Klumper in lane number 3 is in the lead by about 3/4 length of a body, followed by her teammate in lane number 2. That's Lillian, and they will touch with a time of 1:04.86 and 1:06.01.
And Lydia finishes up for Rosemount with a 1:15.42. Just off her personal best.
All right, here comes the 100-yard freestyle varsity. Swimmers are back up on the blocks here, getting ready. Taking their mark. Splash, in the water they go.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Bianca Silke. Lane number 3, Anna Clement for Lakeville South. And lane number 5, Haley Groves for Lakeville South.
And in lane number 2, Avery Jelinek for the Irish. Lane number 4, Annika Erlandson for the Rosemount Irish. And it does appear that she is in the lead right now. Just barely. And in lane number 6 with the Irish, Audrey Heggie. All right, overtaking the lead is Anna Clement with Lakeville South Cougars. She's got about a half a body length. Let's watch as they make the turn.
Let's see if Annika has.
Annika had a good turn. Annika had a really good turn. It's going to be close. Here they come back down to the finish line. This is a nail biter. I think Annika's going to do it.
Great.
Annika touches first with a 54.01.
54.01 for
And
Annika.
Anna has a 54.02.
100.
That was a close one.
That was great.
I love close events like that. All right, we do have a 500-yard freestyle junior varsity coming up next.
In that last, Avery Jelinek comes in third for Rosemount. Not a bad time, 56.84, just off her personal best.
Yeah, just slightly off, actually.
So we got the 500, a junior varsity heat, Tom. Here it's an all Lakeville South junior varsity.
Yeah.
And Tom, this is
And we
where
got 4 swimmers, by the way.
Yes, 4, all Lakeville South. This is where Tom.
And so you can see it the other. Well, you can't see it. You might be able to see it in a minute here. The counters are getting set at the other end of the pool, and they will be letting the swimmers know how many laps they've completed so far.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Lauren Molstead. Lane number 3 is Hazel Bolton, and lane number 4 is Maddie Carter, and lane number 5, Allie Streeten.
And by the way, score update here. We are still tied, but the score now is 47-47. Now that does not include the swim we just saw prior to this. So the score will change just a little bit after that.
Rosemount will probably be just slightly
ahead, yes. So remember, folks, we do live stream all of the home meets here. So please join us again next time. Tell your friends and family about us. We'd love to have you join the stream or in person. Either way, we'd love to have you here, either virtually or in the pool area.
Come listen to us. Sit right in front of us and listen to us.
Well, if you don't want to listen to us, you can still sit further away.
Yeah.
Either way you like it. Right now, pretty evenly paced here with these first 3 swimmers. I think in first at the moment, pacing herself, is Lauren Molstead with the Cougars in lane number 1. But this is a long race, so a lot of things can happen here, and you will see leader changes periodically.
Yeah, all 3 of the 4 swimmers, Tom, it looks like they train together.
Yeah, well, I wonder if that's true. I'll tell you, the one thing that you want to do with this one, so having talked to some of our swimmers that do these long distance events, is you want to make sure that you pace yourself, but you want to make sure that you're also getting out to a good start and a good lead so that you're not making it up in the end.
Because there can't be much in the tank. When
No,
you get to the
well,
end.
you want to stay close. You know, the last lap, they will turn it on. But you want to make sure you're close enough that you can turn it on and outpace the person next to you. So as we said, there is some changes that go back and forth. And right now, we just saw that in lane number 3. We saw that Hazel has now taken the lead by about a half a body length.
All 3 Lakeville swimmers here continue to be within a body's length of each other.
Yeah. And this is really how you want to pace it. You're close enough that in the end, if you've kept enough in the tank, you can turn on the jets and you can make it back. Now, what is happening at this point is the coaches from both teams, well, not in this case, it's just the Cougars in this case, but when we get to the varsity event, you'll see that both coaches are watching the pace that the swimmers are on, and they'll be giving instructions to the counters at the other end of the pool, and then the counters will be relaying whether or not the swimmer is on pace, whether they need to pick things up, whether they're really off pace a lot by how they hold the card, whether they chum it in the water, whether they turn it upside down, whether they rock it back and forth slowly, or they just put it in the water. So
And Tom, where are they getting that message?
the coaches are actually feeding that to the counters at the other end of the pool. Yeah. So you see how Jake is there. He's going to get ready for when the varsity comes down.
Okay.
And some of these swimmers are the same counters they use all the time as well. That's the other thing too. So they know.
like
So
a
you see the
pitcher and
coach right
catcher.
there. So you saw the Lakeville South coach just giving a signal to one of the counters.
I do see that. Yep.
Yep.
Just off camera for.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys can see his leg. That's about all you could see maybe. But yeah, so they will give messages to the counters, and he's got a stopwatch. He's watching the pace, and he can see on the clock as well what the splits are.
As we're coming up to the end here, almost. They have about 4 lengths left to go. 4.5 lengths, I should say, for the leaders here, as they're literally neck and neck here. As they make the turn, lane number 3, Hazel Bolton is
still in the lead.
Yep. Maddie Carter is not far behind here.
No, like I say, you want to be close enough that, okay, now you see now they're turning the, well, you can't see it.
Upside down.
Our producer is doing something else. They're looking at the updated scores. But what they did was they turned the count card upside down and they chummed it in the water. So they're telling the swimmers they need to pick it up. I mean, big time, because they're way off pace from what their best is. You will see, however, in lane number 3, you see the bell being rung. That lets the swimmer know that they are in the lead and they are on the last lap.
It's got to be a great feeling.
That is a phenomenal feeling. And actually, it's a phenomenal feeling for the parent as well. It's one of those things you just never forget.
Yeah.
And again, they're chumming it in the water, letting them know they need to pick it up. Now is the time.
I love the cheering that goes on here. Lakeville South cheering on their swimmers. So
this coming in first here is going to be lane number 3.
Hazel Bolton for Lakeville South. Lane number 5, lane number 5 is Allie Steege, I should say. In lane number 1, Lauren Molstead. And then in lane number 4, Maddie Carter. Oh, I was not watching the lap counter, so she's just on her final 50 here.
Well, I missed that. I thought actually lane number 5 had another lap. I must have seen it wrong from the direction I'm standing at. Okay. By the way, we had a soft touch over in lane number 5. That's why you're not seeing a score there. So the timers will give that to the swimmer. And I also did look at our timers. We do have some of the boys' team here.
We have several, 6 of them tonight.
Yeah, want to thank them for coming out tonight.
Don't worry, I sent a message to my son saying, where are you?
Next time.
We do appreciate the boys coming out and supporting, and then the girls do come out and support.
Who do we recognize? I see Nolan Hansen. Who else do we see?
Schroeder. I was going to say Quinlan, but it's not Quinlan.
No.
Mackenzie,
yeah. All right, up. Here we go. Swimmers are on the blocks. This will be the varsity 500-yard freestyle.
Got a full boat here. So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Daisy Trewin. Lane number 3 is Taylor Hintz. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South is Lily Wilkinson.
And with the Irish, lane number 2, Isla George. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin. And in lane number 6, Mackenzie Mahalik. And Maddie Jenin has a slight lead at the moment, but right on her tail is Isla George in lane number 2. So right now, it looks like by a hair, the 2 Rosemount swimmers are in the lead. However, right on their tail, and I mean right on their tail, is lane number 3. That's Taylor Hintz with Lakeville South. Let's watch the turn. Yep, still that way. Maddie Jenin, lane number 4, is in first. Isla George in lane number 2 is in second. And in lane number 3 is Taylor Hintz with the Cougars. Now that will possibly change back and forth here as the event goes on. As I said, that is exactly what looks like just happened at the turn. Isla and Taylor Hintz is really the story of the race at the moment. And that's lanes 3 and 4 with Maddie Jenin. I'm sorry, with 2 and 3 rather.
Yep.
Maddie Jenin's in lane 4, and she is ahead by almost a full body length.
Yep.
So the race is really going to come down for second and third place at the moment, with Isla George slightly in the lead in lane number 2, and Taylor Hintz with the Cougars in lane number 3 just a little bit behind by maybe a half a body length.
We have our public address announcer, Mike O'Keefe, not using the microphone.
I don't think he needs a microphone.
No. We may retire the microphone when he has done public address announcing.
You know, we're talking about bringing Mike back next year. Mike is the proud father of Jenna O'Keefe, one of our seniors this year. And actually, we've got a lot of turnover that's possible here with people that are volunteering right now down below.
Maddie Jenin continues to be out. Isla George, though, is eating into that lead a bit.
Yeah, and this is likely gonna come down to a race between Isla George and Maddie Jenin. Maddie is a really solid swimmer, and Isla's been a long-distance swimmer for quite some time, both here as well as at Riptide Swimming in Apple Valley. So she's a very strong long-distance swimmer.
Maddie and Isla, it does look like it's going to come down, Tom, to that last turn and last 25.
You know, previously in this event, Maddie's time was a 5:14.79, and Isla George was a 5:16.91. So they're very, very close in times. And there it is, the turn. Maddie takes it first, then Isla in lane number 2, and then in lane number 3, Taylor Hintz with the Cougars. They're going down the other way. Let's take a look at what the counters are doing.
It's really interesting, Tom, to watch Maddie Jenin swimming. She's alternating almost back and forth, breathing out of both sides.
Yeah.
Instead of just one side. Maybe she'd be able to relax here a little bit, and she's putting some distance. But Isla George is not going anywhere.
No, Isla's, she's got a lot of gas in the tank yet. Now, I don't know much about Taylor Hintz here from the Cougars in lane number 3, but she is not out of it yet. She is very close here for second. The other swimmers are in the water. I've got some other times here for you for the Irish. In lane number 6, Mackenzie Mahalik for Rosemount has a previous time here of 5:45.12. Obviously, everybody's always trying to do better each time. We'll see how things go. Now, I do see that they are giving the signal here to Maddie Jenin to speed up. In fact, they're getting that same message from all of the counters that they are off pace.
Maddie Jenin is kicking it down here, Tom.
Now, Maddie's going to get the bell here for the last lap. Something she's used to hearing.
So what years is Maddie and Isla?
Isla's one of our seniors and one of our captains this year.
Okay.
And Maddie, I think, is a junior, if I'm not mistaken.
So they're both getting that final card.
They're both getting what?
The red, the final.
Well, I hope so. It's the final lap.
Yeah.
So what they do for the final lap, the counters actually turn
So Maddie
the
Jenin
card
comes in
from
here.
17 to red to let them know it's the final. Coming in first was lane number 4, Maddie Jenin with a 5:17.31. Coming in second was Isla George with a 5:19.03, and coming in third was Taylor Hintz with the Cougars with a time of 5:22.11. A little bit off pace here for the swimmers, but still damn good times. And that is why we were seeing the counters letting them know they were off pace, even though it looked great to us up here. Still really good times.
So in lane number 6, Mackenzie Mahalik coming in with a 5:52.76.
Just a little bit off her previous time of 5:45.
In lane number 1, Daisy Trewin going to be finishing up here. Really nice race by all swimmers.
I agree. This is a tough race. This is a long one, right?
It's not just a physical race, it's a mental.
Now up next is some of Scott's favorite things, the relays again. So next up is the 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. We'll have one heat of that. And we will have both the Cougars and Rosemount Irish. We'll have 3 lanes of Cougars and 1 lane of Irish.
Okay, lane number 1 for Lakeville South on the first leg is Sydney Vandahar. Lane number 3 for Lakeville South, Kylie Fisher. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Harvin Inger.
There you go. Lane number 4 for the Rosemount Irish is Stella DeVries.
Everybody does 50 here, Tom.
That is correct. That's math I might have been able to do. So swimmers are on the blocks there. In lane number 4 for the Irish is Emma Ellsworth. She's getting ready to go in the water.
So in lane number 3, in the lead here is Mila Turnick. And in lane number 5 is Claire Schleep. Lane number 1 in the water now is Kai Mellon Jones.
In the lead, however, is lane number 3 for Lakeville South. That's
Mila Turnick.
Yeah, I was going to say Mila.
Mila.
Yeah.
So Mila's going to give way to Lily Crawford here, the third leg.
And Mary Garski is up on the blocks here in lane number 4 for the Rosemount Irish.
In lane number 5 is Lauren Molstead, I believe. In lane number 1, Cheza Hero. Down and back. That's what we're doing here. So the anchor leg here, lane number 3, Lakeville South is in the lead. The Ali Striggy, yep.
Up on the blocks there for Rosemount, lane number 4 for the final down and back is Alyssa Long. Nice dive, by the way. Beautiful form.
In lane number 5 for Lakeville South is Maddie Carter.
In the lead still is lane number 3 for Lakeville. That's Allie. And they will take this. With a time of 2:07:00 even.
And in lane number 2 for Rosemount, 2:13.16 takes second. In lane number 1, they had 3 swimmers, Tom, so it's an exhibition. In lane number 5 coming in at a 2:25:07 for Lakeville South, Maddie Carter.
That's nice. Somebody's going to have to tap it over in lane number 1 there.
Are you offering?
Stop it. Yeah, I'm going to dive into the water. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard.
We have 5 teams. 3 Lakeville South, 2 Rosemount, Tom.
I think my mic cut out there. Yeah, this is the 200-yard varsity freestyle relay. You're right, we have 5 teams out there. In lane number 1 for Lakeville is Sophia Cowley. Lane number 3 for the Cougars is Gracie Weishar. Lane number 5 for the Cougars is Gina Schoenthaler.
Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Ava Gullickson. And lane number 4, Nora Behrens. This is the varsity heat.
This is really close here, coming back between lanes 3 and 4.
Nora Behrens looks like she's just going to out-touch.
Up on the blocks here, going in the water. In lane number 3 is Maddie Parent. Let's take them in order. In lane number 1 is Lauren Hawkins. Lane number 3 will be Maddie Parent. And in lane number 5 is Julia King.
And lane number 2 for Rosemount, Jenna O'Keefe. And lane number 4 for Rosemount, Savannah Kirchhoff. It looks like in lane number 3 here, Maddie Parent. She's had a nice night tonight.
She really has. She's a good swimmer. And up on the blocks for her is Taylor Hintz in lane number 3. And in
lane
water.
number 4 for Rosemount in the water now, Isla George. She just got in from the 500 time.
Right.
And then lane number 2 for Rosemount is Audrey Heggie.
And in lane number 1 is Hazel Bolton. Again, we told you Taylor Hintz was in the water here in lane number 3. And in lane number 5 for the Cougars is Haley Gross. All right, back in the water now for Taylor Hintz. In lane number 3 is Lily Wilkinson with the Cougars in lane number 3.
Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin, another 500 swimmer in the water. Along with lane number 2 for Rosemount, Mackenzie Mahalik.
And in lane number 1 for the Cougars is Daisy Fruin. And in lane number 5 for the Cougars is Bianca Silke. Coming in first is going to be lane number 3 for the Cougars. That was Lily Wilkinson touching first. with a time of 1:44.72.
And Maddie Jenin touches for the Rosemount team in second at 145.46. Rosemount comes in at fourth in lane number 2 at 153.59. Lakeville South is in third, 152.82. And then lane number 1, Lakeville South comes in fifth, 202.08. So next up will be the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity heat here, Tom. We have 5 swimmers for this one.
That's right. 2 from Rosemount, 3 from the Cougars.
I'll be the away team tonight.
Sounds
on
good.
This one.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll be the home team then.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Rosie Small. Lane number 3, Lillian Losbach. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Allie Benton.
And for the Irish, in lane number 2 is Stella DeVries. In lane number 4 is Peyton Marks.
100-yard backstroke, Tom.
Stella DeVries in lane number 2 for the Rosemount Irish has a previous time of 1:47.52. And Peyton Marks has a previous time of 1:29 even. In the lead currently, though, is lane number 3. That's Lillian with the Cougars.
She's got a nice stroke, nice smooth stroke. In lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Allie Benkin's just on her toes there.
Yeah, about a half a body length back. In third place for the Irish is lane number 4, and that is Peyton Marks.
In lane number 3 here for Lakeville South, Tom, we can see Lillian really stretching here. She's going to finish first here for Lakeville South in this junior varsity heat at a 114.74. Lakeville South comes in second at 117.37 for Allie Benkin. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Peyton Marks, comes in third at a 126.69. She beats her personal best by over 2 seconds.
That's awesome. And of course, we've got in lane number 2 here, coming back right now, is Stella DeVries with Rosemount. Her previous time, again, was a 147.52.
Lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Rosie Small, comes in third at, 126.69. They had a soft touch there on lane 4.
Yeah, I saw that. Do have a score update for you. 57-51. Lakeville is leading currently. We will keep you abreast of the score as we get it. Folks, I don't see any shout-outs here. Come on, send a comment. Let us know who your favorite swimmer is, who your favorite team is, and who you're rooting for and where you're watching from. Swimmers are in the water here for the varsity 100-yard backstroke.
We have a full boat. We have 3 swimmers from both teams. As a close...
If they put any more in the water, I think it'll be too crowded.
That's why it's a full boat.
That's right.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Susie Klumper. Lane number 3, Katie
Rivers.
Rivers. And lane number 5, Kylie Crone for Lakeville South.
All right, in lane number 2 for the Rosemount Irish is Ava Gullickson. Lane number 4 is Annika Arlenson. And lane number 6 is Greta Reichard. After the last event now, previous to this, it's tied up again at 62-62. In the lead is lane number 4. That's Annika Arlenson, one of our seniors here. Very strong swimmer. She's a great all-around swimmer.
In lane number 2, Ava Gullickson is not far behind here. She's challenging for second. In lane number 3 for Lakeville South, Katie Rivers is in second currently.
Yeah, Kaylee is currently in second, but it's close. You are correct. Annika's way out. I don't think she's going to have a problem here. But I do believe it's going to be first place going to Annika in lane number 4. And it is with a time of 103.93. Second place is going to Kate Rivers in lane number 3 from the Cougars with a time of 105.72. And lane number 3 will have a time of 108.38. And that's Ava Gullickson.
They had a soft touch on that one for Ava Gullickson.
Did they?
Her pad did not work, so they're going to take it down from the
She'll get it
timer.
from the timer there, yep.
It looks like the
Mrs. Garsky there taking the time down. She'll get it right.
The referee coming over to get the time. They're figuring out here, our referee and starter. I didn't catch their names tonight. But the starter, I've seen him before. He does a lot of the meets here in Rosemount.
All right, so while they get the times figured out here, we will be coming up next with event 20. This will be the girls 100-yard backstroke. Varsity.
Nope.
No, I'm sorry, we just did that. Sorry. They're getting the times worked out for that one.
We may have
we
to
have the
redo
100-yard breaststroke junior varsity coming next. Both Bs.
Give us a shout out. Give us a like. Tell us where you're watching from. We love hearing from people when where everybody's at. Like I said before, Tom and I have had people from Arizona, northern Minnesota, I think even internationally, Tom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So that's why, like I say, share this with friends and family. If they're out of town, they can't make it, their business traveling, or you got grandparents and family members that can't make it to the meets, go ahead, let them know that we live stream these. Every home meet at 6 p.m. on Thursdays. And we only have a few left this season.
So we have the junior varsity heat here at the 100-yard breaststroke. We have 3 swimmers from Lakeville South and 1 Rosemount swimmer. So for Lakeville here in lane number 1, we have Kylie Fisher, lane number 2, Gina Schoenthaler, lane number 5, Lauren Hawkins for Lakeville South.
And for the Rosemount Irish, in lane number 4, Emma Ellsworth. Okay, we got another score update for you here after the last event. We are tied at 70 to 70. So this is going to be a nail biter for the entire meet here, which is good for both teams.
It's going to come down to that 400-yard freestyle relay.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the end for sure. And this is all straight swimming tonight because there was no diving for the varsity. There was just the exhibition diving earlier. Right now, touching first and making a first turn is lane number 5, and that is Lauren Hawkins with the Cougars. Right behind her, however, was lane number 4 with the Emma Ellsworth from the Rosemount Irish team.
All 4 swimmers are right together, Tom.
Yeah, they're very close. This could be anybody's race here. You know, a good turn, a good stroke, one that somebody's better at than the other. This is what it's going to come down to. Nice turn over here in lane number 1, by the way. I don't know if you caught that at all. That's Kaylee Fisher with Cougars.
Lane number 5, Lauren Hawkins looks like she's going to come in here first here, Tom.
Yeah, she will. And you know, this breaststroke is a difficult stroke. And this is one of those ones that, you know, if you look at all the swimmers, they have very nice form. Coming in second is going to be lane number 1. As I said, nice turn she had there.
Kylie Fisher.
Yep. Time of 1:38.22. Coming in third is lane number 4 with a time of 1:39.93. That's our own Emma Ellsworth.
So now we're going to the 100-yard breaststroke varsity.
Varsity. There you go. Spin it on out.
Got a full boat, three swimmers from each side.
Yeah, this is the way I like to see it. You be the away team.
I'll be the away. So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Julia King. Lane number 3 for Lakeville South, Gracie Weiser. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Ari Zach.
And in lane number 2 for the Rosemount Irish is Katie Rucci. Lane number 4, Nora Behrens for the Irish. And in lane number 6, Alyssa Long for the Rosemount Irish. Currently in the lead, or fighting for the lead, is lanes 3 and 4. But in the lead at the moment is lane 3. That's Gracie with the Cougars, followed right on her heels by Nora Behrens in lane number 4.
And as you told me earlier tonight, Nora Behrens is a strong breaststroke swimmer.
And you can see it, and she's really pumping that water. However, it's going to come down to the wire here because she is catching up. Now let's watch the turn at the other end of the pool.
Yep.
Nice turns.
So the boys' timers are cheering on the
Gracie
Nora
is still
here.
in the lead, but Nora is making it up. And they are neck and neck coming into the starting blocks here to touch for a final time. And she will miss it by just a second.
By a tenth of a second.
Yep.
Nora Behrens comes in second at a 1:11.32.
And Gracie will come in first with a time of 1:11.22, and coming in third in lane number 5 with a time of 1:17.19 is Ari Zach with the Cougars.
Katie Rucci for the Rosemount Irish coming in fourth in lane number 2 at a 1:21.21. Just off her personal best.
They were all nice swims. If you were looking at the strokes, I mean, there were some beautiful strides there.
Nora Behrens, she has her personal best here tonight. She
really?
loses out by 1/10 of a second.
Well, you know, you're doing several things here. One, you're swimming against the team, the other team. And number 2, you're swimming against your own personal best time. And that's really what it comes down to.
So now we're heading into the last event with the junior varsity heat, the 400-yard freestyle relay junior varsity heat here. It's all Lakeville South.
We're gaining on it now, as they say. Yes, this is an all Lakeville South Cougars event.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, Sydney Vandahar. Lane number 3 is Mila Turnock. And lane number 5 is Maddie Carter. Feels like we've said those names many times tonight.
I think you're right. Any predictions here?
Looks like lane number 3 here. It looks like Mila Turnock is looking really good here.
Looking
Getting a
very
good
strong
lead.
here. I am going to predict that lane 3, with that lead that they have, will continue to stay strong as long as they've got enough gas here to make it down and back here. And another prediction you might say is perhaps the Cougars might win this one. This event.
They may have a clean sweep first, second, and third.
I think they're going to have first, second, and third on this one.
Don't forget to give us a like, a comment.
We do have another incoming message here from Ely, Minnesota. It's from Ronnie Dufresne watching in Ely.
So Mila giving way here to Lauren Molstead. And then in lane number 3 and lane number 5 will be Arvin Inger in the water.
So from Ely, Minnesota, we've got Ronnie Dufresne saying, "Hi guys, I'm listening and watching Katie," and she's watching from Ely. Thanks so much for watching. Hope the weather is great up there. We hope to hear from you again.
Claire Schleep for Lakeville's in the water now in lane number 1.
Folks, you just saw that. We had a great shout out there from Ronnie. Let's go ahead and follow that up with some other people out there. We know there's more of you watching. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on.
Maybe from Ely, it's how's the fish are biting.
Yeah. I love the Ely area.
This time of the year, northern Minnesota can't be beat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So in lane number 3, Lakeville South continues to pull away here. And in lane number 3, we'll have Sophia Cowley getting in the water. In lane number 5, giving way here on the 3rd leg will be Lily Crawford. The cheering in this place, Tom, I just can't get over it. It's all the energy, the vibe.
Isn't it great?
It is great. If you don't feel good leaving a girls' high school swimming and diving meet, something's not right.
And you know, we've got a pretty full house tonight here. I imagine our next one, by the way, if you come to the teacher appreciation night, it'll be standing room only.
Yep.
So for those of you that can't make it, that might be a good thing. Watch it on the internet with us. And next week, we're going to set up an extra camera so we can get a little bit of the crowd in, too.
So lane number 3 finishes up. I want to say lane number 3 only had 3 swimmers. Just feels like it. Unless I missed something.
So I
Lane
don't
number
know.
5 going to be getting in the water for Lakeville South is Rosie Small.
So lane 3 had 3 swimmers. Is that what you said?
It sure looks like it.
Okay. So we're missing one swimmer then, Lillian.
So in lane number 1 for Lakeville South, getting in the water for the anchor leg, Ninu Uchuria. At this point in the meet, a lot of these swimmers got to be gassed. They've all swam at least 3 events, right? I think it's 3 events.
Yeah, but you know, there's the other piece of it. Look at them all standing over here. And they're all still hyped up. The adrenaline is flowing.
It looks like a dance party.
Yeah. And not only that, we have the boys team here cheering them on. A little bit of hijinks there, but it's all in good fun. You want to stay pumped up so you're ready for this last event.
So lane number 5 finishing up Rosie Small here for Lakeville South.
She does have a time of 5:02.95.
Ninu making the turn here for her final 25. Ninu finishing up here for Lakeville South in lane number 1 at a 5:46.29.
Guys, this is a really close meet, although right now Lakeville South is in the lead 80-76. It's going to be hard for Rosemount to win this one. I think they're going to have to come in either first and second or first and third. Anything else is going to mean that Lakeville's
So
going
as
to
we
win.
head into the last one, as Tom's got here is the 400-yard freestyle relay varsity heat. We have 6 lanes here, full boat here, 3 from each. And as we have it,
Everybody has their hands in the air with their fingers twinkling. Swoosh! Into the water they go.
so
All
in
right.
lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Allie Spriggy. Lane number 3 is Maddie Parrott. Lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Bianca Silky.
In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Audrey Heggie. In lane number 4 for Rosemount is Avery Jelinek. And lane number 6 for Rosemount is Lydia Overpeck. In the lead right now is lane number 5, closely followed by lane number 4.
Tom, I think the race is going to come down to lanes 2 and 3 here. It looks like. Whether the Rosemount Irish.
You don't think lanes 4 and 5?
No.
Oh, you're saying for the, yeah.
For the team score tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if we don't take first, I think it's over. But it's very close right now, very close race. Up on the blocks
got
for
our best
Rosemount,
swimmers in lane
we've got
4.
Audrey Heggie in lane number 2. I'm sorry, we've got in lane number 2, we've got Mackenzie Mahalik. Lane number 4 is Maddie Jennings. And lane number 6 is Peyton Marks.
And so in lane number 3 for Lakeville South is Lily Wilkinson. And lane number 5 for Lakeville South, Katie Rivers. Lane number 1 for Lakeville South is Susie Klumper. Rosemount extending his lead here during the second swimmer. So getting ready to get in the water here in lane number 4 for Rosemount will be Isla George. In lane number 5 for Lakeville South will be Kylie Crone. So Isla George into the water. Lane number 3 for Lakeville South, Taylor Hintz in the water. Lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Jenna O'Keefe in the water. So So Isla George cruising here.
I see Greta Reichard up on the blocks here in lane number 6. She's a fast swimmer. She's got a lot to make up here, though. Nice dive.
Isla George making her turn at last 25, going to give way to Annika Arlenson, who's had a nice night as well.
So it looks like we are for sure taking first.
I think it's going to come down to whether we can in lane number 5 for Lakeville South is Ari Zak. And in lane number 3 for Lakeville South is Anna Clement. Anna's a pretty fast swimmer, Tom.
In lane number 2, we've got Ava Gullickson in the water for Rosemount. Katie Rucci is getting ready over on the blocks there in lane number 6. She'll be up shortly here.
As the boys would say, fuel the jet here on the last leg, Davey Chin.
That's
fuel the
right.
jet.
That's right. Don't pump the brakes. Put it to the floor.
Katie Rucci in the water.
Katie Rucci is in the water in lane number 6 now.
Rosemount comes in first at lane number 4 at 346.85. Lakeville's going to take second and third here. In lanes number 5, it takes second at 356.26. In lane number 3, 358.33. Lane number 2, Rosemount, will be in fourth at
That's Ava Gullickson.
409.03.
I think that's going to seal the fate, however. I think that means that Lakeville is going to win this one. Our last score update was 80 to 76, rather. That was Lakeville South at 80, Rosemount was 76. So we'll see that update here, hopefully shortly. Hopefully they get the scores in right away.
Allie Benkin comes in lane number 1 and fifth at 424.56.
Here comes Katie Rucci back in lane number 6 here for her final.
She had a nice swim. They had a big,
beautiful strokes.
Yeah.
Looking good. And she'll touch and complete her time in the water.
Something.
Yeah.
Let's remind our audience that we will have a new middle school pool in approximately 2 years. So the technology should be better, Tom.
Yeah, 2 to 3 years we will have a new pool. I think it's going to be very similar to what you see in a lot of these pools.
Lakeville's pool?
All right, so we're just waiting on the scores here for the final, but I do believe if my math is correct, I think that Lakeville South has taken this one. And I just updated 86 to 84 is the scores I have at the moment. That would mean that Lakeville South has won by 2 points. Listen, folks, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. We hope to see you here for our next meet. Don't forget, that's coming up here soon. Our next meet is October 2nd, right here at 6 p.m. It'll be Teacher Appreciation Night. We'll get it right eventually. That's Rosemount versus Egan. So don't you dare miss it. That's October 2nd. And that is our final score, 86 to 84. Lakeville South has won. Congratulations to the Lakeville South Cougars. Very close one here. And congratulations to some great swims by the Rosemount Irish as well. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week.